Good morning, pandas. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you can join today. Glad you can join. Hey, give me a good morning. Let me know where you're from. Also, fill out that poll. Let me know if you think it's a trading range day or a bull trend day, bear trend day. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As you guys are rolling in, I'm gonna kind of go over a little bit of what the stream's about. But first, let me say my good mornings to my pandas. Good morning, BG Investor. Good morning, KY. From Singapore. Getting a lot of Singaporeans here. Good morning, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Good morning, Rin. My faithful moderator, Jason. Thanks for helping out so much. It really made the stream a lot smoother. Good morning, Archie from Florida. Good morning, Tanner. Yeah, let's get the bamboo. Forget the bread. It's all about the bamboo. Good morning, Raider for life. Thinks it's going to be trading range day today. I'll let you guys know what I think today will be. Good morning, Mike. Good morning from from Bahama. Huh, nice. Good morning, Scott, my fellow panda. Good morning, Phil W. Fellow pandas, good morning, good morning. Good morning from the Gulf Coast, Brandon Jones. Good morning, SW Blaze from Chicago. Good morning, Steve Y from Korea. Steve Yu, Steve Yuen, Steve Yen. Not sure what the Y stands for. Steve Yu, maybe Steve Yun. Doesn't matter. Good morning from Korea. Good morning, Mazhar Ali from Toronto. Canadian pandas. I wish I had more Korean pandas. That'd be nice. Steve, let your friends know about this chat, about this stream. Good morning, everyone. As you guys are rolling in, give me a good morning where you're from. Good morning, Alex from Pennsylvania. Good morning, Dilu from SoCal. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hey, if you guys did not see it, I posted yesterday a video of an automated strategy that trades every single H4 L4 setup, regardless of context. And I wanted to see just for myself the probability, not necessarily I would use that in my actual live account, but just to see the probability if I just traded every single H4, what would happen. And if I just go back into this chart here, we have one H4, L4 here, fails actually, that one fails. This H4, right? When we look for H4, we want to look for the reversal. So when we see magenta 4, a 4 with a magenta box around it, on the next reversal is what we're looking for. So this reversal, so this 4 trap goes to the downside. The next reversal makes a scalp, successful scalp, successful scalp. So if the 4 is on the top, we're looking for a trade to the upside because the trap triggers to the downside, and so we want the next reversal. Successful scalp here, successful scalp here, successful scalp here, successful scalp here, successful scalp here. It's perfect scalp right there. So I just went over in this chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the last 6 H4s were successful regardless of context, just taking them whenever they appear. But yeah, check out that video, just showing you that just in general how probable the H4 is. And so this is why I feel so confident when I go in H4s. And even if it looks potentially counter trend, if it's in a good context, like if it's near a support resistance level, then I typically like to take the H4. And hopefully after watching that video, you see why. Because if you just took every single H4 with the automated strategy, by the way, the automated strategy is only made possible with the two-legged pullback indicator as its engine. The two-legged pullback indicator can be used for automated strategies, and that's one of the reasons why it's so nice. The deluxe version, at least. You need to get the deluxe edition, plus you get access to the two-legged pullback community. But with the automated strategy, I was able to see, if you just took every single H4 setup for the entire contract, you would have been up like 600, was it 600 some dollars or something like that, $900 or something like that. I forget how much it was, but it was definitely green. And yeah, and that's only trading one contract. You can change the automated strategy to trade 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts. If you trade 5 contracts, obviously it's about it's about $3,000 so far. Anyways, But that's to say, be careful and use automated strategies with anyone, even with me. If I promote it, I like to promote it just simply because this indicator can be used for automated strategies. But the automated strategies available when you purchase the deluxe indicator are all community made, and no way guarantees any type of profit. But it's still nice to have, still nice to try, still nice to create your own. And everything available is like our templates for you, so you can build off of. So if you feel like you want to use it, feel confident to use it, then go ahead. I know a lot of people use it on sim, live trading sim, and they're trying to find their results and things like that. So, and I'm pretty sure people have their own personal strategies that they have not shared, but the ones that are available in the community, they're all open source. You can play around with them, whatnot. H4L4, I didn't check the success rate actually. I should have. I made it so quick, and yeah, so I can get back to you on that, what the actual success rate was. But I think someone actually went through and counted, and it said about 77% success rate. Good morning, everyone. As you guys are rolling in, hey, this is Buy My Money. This is my small account journey. Welcome to the stream. Hey, if you'd like to support the stream, hit that like button, subscribe. It helps so much. If you really want to help, you can become a panda, and you get a couple of little perks here and there. But really, it's just to support me with my morning coffee. But you do get custom emoticons, and you also get priority to responding to your questions and comments on the chat. Typically, I'm so focused when reading price action, I don't have time to go through every single question on chat. I try to get to as many as possible, but I like to stay focused on the charts here. So in this channel, we like to trade pure price action, and I did not make 5K yesterday. I got scared. Did I make 5K? I was like, woo, I made 5K? No, I did not make 5K yesterday. I did not make 5. I don't know where you're getting 5K from, but in fact, yesterday I actually lost money. I went to another. I was really busy yesterday actually, and I was so distracted. Actual work, had me slammed. So I took like another trade, got like another loser, and I was just like, I can't trade right now. And so I took another hit. So I actually got a red day yesterday, about $300 red day yesterday, but no problem. Stick to the plan, and I'm sure we can make that up. But guys, hey, yeah. Hit the like button. Let's get the chat engagement here. All of that stuff helps with propagating this stream to others, so other people may know. But in this setup, or in the stream, we like to only trade one single instrument, the E-mini futures, and only one single setup. Hopefully making this simple as possible. It's a two-legged pullback. It's a pattern that looks like this: 2 legs down or 2 legs up. And we'll define this in key areas such as support, resistance levels, moving averages. For instance, if I move this two-legged pullback right here, adjust it to the chart, 2 pushes down, and on the next reversal is where we like to enter. It's what we call the second entry. You see it makes a scalp. Even within this small little range here, you can see that every single two-legged pullback makes a point. How do I know that? I know that very quickly because of the indicator. There are no magenta boxes here, so I know there's no traps. So I know every single two-legged pullback in this little range makes a point. Two-legged pullback, scalps a point. Another two-legged pullback to the other side, right here. Again, two-legged pullback here, makes a point. So on this chart, or on this channel, we like to only trade pure price action. And the reason why we have to find a setup is because it's such a high probable setup. Here are those key areas. If you'd like to know more details about the setup, you can check out the playlist in the description below, the beginner playlist, intermediate playlist. Also, since we trade pure price action, I typically trade the 2000 tick chart. This is a 2000 tick chart. It's not a time frame chart. It's a tick chart. Now every transaction is 1 tick. So after 2000 transactions, we have 1 candle. It's my way to trade essentially volume, price action and volume. But on the charts, we have very little indicators. I have a lot of lines and trend lines because we trade price action, but indicator wise, we have the 20 EMA, solid blue line, dash line here, 240 SMA, and also custom indicators, 2 of them. Indicator, as you can see, with all the numbers above and below the candles. This is a 2-legged pullback indicator that automatically counts legs and finds second entries. You can find the second entries. The leg counts are obvious, right, because of the numbers, but you can find second entries through a color code. And the color code are dark red are second entry shorts, dark green are second entry longs. Magenta boxes are traps. And you can also see with this super signal here, the upcoming leg. And so if this candle reverses at this spot where the diamond is, then this will be a trap. How to verify that? A, B, C, 2-legged pullback. And if this 2-legged pullback makes less than a point and reverses, then it's a bona fide trap right here. Also, we have the trading range indicator, this green line and red line, automatically tracking trading ranges. As you can see, perfectly tracking this trading range. And it uses pure price action to find these trading ranges. If you'd like to know more information about these indicators, you can check out the official website at the bottom right of your screen, www.2leggedpullback.com. All right, that's it for my pitch. Hey guys, let's find some good scalps today. I got into one good scalp already this morning. 2-legged pullback, lower high on the 10K chart. And so I took this scalp here at the top of the range. Thank you for coming back to the 20 EMA, which we are. And so I took that scalp here. I could have got for 2 points, but got my 1 point scalp. Didn't have a runner though. So starting off with a hundo today. Hey guys, let's look at the daily. So most of you guys think today will be, oh wow, you guys are so, wow, I've never seen it this close together. 85 votes. Thanks guys for participating in this poll. Almost even all throughout, little bit bias on the trading range side. All right guys, ending the poll here. Market's about to open in about 1.5 minutes. Gonna go over what I think is going to happen. Yeah, there is an H4. If this triggers, so this is the midpoint here of this channel. This could be a key entry point and you can enter long here. Let's see if it gives you a good signal bar and perhaps go long there. Also on 10K chart, you do have the 20 EMA acting as support. I think coming back to the bottom of this channel could be a possibility as well, so you could overshoot this midline a little bit. But we do have an H4 setting up on the 2K chart as we speak. But let's look at the daily real quick. What kind of day do I think it is? As you can see, 2-legged pullback. Yesterday was crazy. The price action was crazy. I think I said early in the stream that I think that we were going to test the 20 EMA, but I also mentioned that because we're in this trading range, when we come back down to test, we have actual potential to come all the way back up to test the top of this channel here. And not only that, we went above it, shot above it, and not only that, guess what, on the daily, what did we have? We had our own 2-legged pullback. 2-legged pull is a little wonky because of the inside bar, but essentially this is a 2-legged pullback, and it triggered on this bar right here, off the 20 EMA on the daily. So this price action strategy works with any time frame, really any time frame, any instrument, as long as it has volume. And this is why I like to track the 2-legged pullbacks, because that gave us a nice little swing here. And so right when it broke above this inside bar, came back down, it's basically an outside bar, and it engulfs it and it shoots upwards. Looking at this daily chart though, do I think it's bullish? Bearish trading range. I mean, gap is already filled technically overnight, or like I think earlier this morning. Market's opened. Market's just opened. Oh, what kind of day do I think it is? I think maybe we can bounce off the top of this trading range. That could be a possibility. So we can have a morning downtrend and reversal, but it's hard for me to say. I think we could be very bullish today, to be honest, because of this big bull bar. You're thinking follow through, but sometimes what traders like to do is wait for one day for confirmation, and on the next day, if this is a confirming bar, they will buy it up. So this bar could potentially be a doji, or I think a bull day today. So anything's game right now at this point. It's basically a breakout could have potential fail breakout as well. So there's a lot of things going on. That's why breakouts are very tricky actually to play, because most breakouts fail. But I'm thinking doji because most institutions are waiting for confirmation before feeling really confident to keep going up. But if this is like a doji day today or a slightly bull bar or a bull bar, then I think the next day, I think we'll have a better idea. But today, basically is waiting day, I think, in my mind. But who knows? Anything can happen. Currently, we are just crashing down. Oh, we do have an H4 at yesterday's close. Ooh, H4 yesterday's close. I think I'm interested in this already. Let's see if we can get it. Let's get the H4. If not, then we'll take this hit. Right off the bat, right off the open here, H4 setup. Hopefully I didn't jump the gun here. Possibly could jump the gun. But I like the H4 setups. I'm going to keep my 1 to 4 stop loss today. Woo! Okay, I got scalped out. I scalped out so quick. I don't know what happened. Woo, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Am I reading that wrong? Oh, that H5 triggered. Because I was on daily. The reason why that didn't update, I actually went in H5, which is actually not bad. Sometimes the H4s have that little teeny spike after the H4 setups. But because on the daily, if you switch around charts, you do have to reload your script because of the way NinjaTrader renders the candles. But whew, let's go, baby, let's go. That scared me. I entered an H5 setup actually right there. Let's go, baby, though. Let's get that scalp. Yeah, I gotta do this for the memes. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, key entry point at yesterday's close. H4 setup. It was the H4 does trigger here. Let me see if you had 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, if you had a 1 to 4 stop loss, you still would have to scalp out, even if you entered the H4 right here. I thankfully was able to enter into H5 because of the the script wasn't reloaded. But Al Brooks does mention on these H4 setups, sometimes there's a little smaller push down on the H5. If the H5 is actually a strong push down, then you actually think a reversal, true reversal. But sometimes the H5 will trigger and make a small little push down to stop out anyone here trading the H4s. But I like this one better because it actually hit the key area, which is yesterday's close. This is this dashed line right here. There is a native indicator on NinjaTrader that does have the open high OHLC indicator. Prior OHLC. 10K chart, as you can see, we are under the 20 MA. We have broke this spike in channel. Yesterday, spike channel. We broke below the spike in channel. Let's see what happens here. This could be a trap on the 10K chart, but a little tricky here, a little tricky. 5 minute showing pretty bear bar, pretty big bear bar, but coming close to the 240 SMA. The 240 SMA on the 5 minute chart is actually the 20 SMA on the 1 hour chart. This is why we like to track it here. But since the market's so balanced, it actually works very well on the 2000 tick chart as well. That I really do not know why it works so well on the 2000 tick chart, but it does. I mean, I just see so many reactions on it, but I just keep it because of the 5 minute. But I keep it on all my charts because I see how many reactions there are on it. The 240 SMA. Who would have thunk? All right, so we got it spiked down to yesterday's close, but no follow through. You see this big wick here, or big tail. Not much follow through. It's not a strong bear bar. Yesterday's close is acting as support for now. We do have a two-legged pullback coming up here, but I am actually not interested in this two-legged pullback. Strong bull bars coming off of support. This could actually trap you out here. So actually, if this triggers around here, I will look for the reversal. All right, we're coming right back up. So this 5 minute, right? You see, man, it's so bearish when you look at it, but you gotta look at the context to the left. We've been in a trading range so far, and also no follow through. So you can kind of erase in your mind that this is bearish. At this point, it's actually neutral, which makes you think trading range. Makes you think trading range before bullish. You got to think trading range first. Then you need more evidence if it wants to be bullish. This is the 2000 tick chart. I jump around the charts. You can see what chart it is on the top left of your charts. Very small font. I might magnify this, but you can see with the indicators here that I have what kind of tick or what chart it is. This is a 2000 tick chart on the top left of your screen. Strong bull bars on a 2000 tick chart, but look to the left of your screen. We are in a trading range. So this could be a bull leg in a trading range. So be very careful. Be very careful if you think this is going to be a bull trend. Did we hit yesterday's high? No, we didn't. Oh, we didn't hit the trading range, top of the trading range yet. Hit the key area, made a perfect scalp, but not looking to go short against this many bull bars. Plus doji bar. It looks like a good signal bar, but that's actually a doji bar. And it perfect scalps you, so there's trap traders here. You can know it's a perfect scalp because the indicator gives you a yellow box here. This gold box means that this reversal went exactly 5 ticks, which means that there are scalpers still stuck here. Because the way the orders are filled is by queue, and so first come, first serve, essentially FIFO, right? First in, first out. So if you were late in creating this order, then you'll still be trapped here. You pretty much probably not have been filled. If you go 6 ticks, that's an absolute scalp, and this yellow box will no longer be there. We have another H4 setting up here, as you can see, with this 4 with a magenta box, coming towards the top of the range. But this is a very strong bull leg. I'm a little hesitant to go against this because of the buying pressure, but we are in a trading range, right? We are creating a trading range on the 10K chart, as you can see with this red line here, a strong bull bar straight to it. We did break below the channel, retesting, making new highs. But we can be on a strong bull trend day today or doji day today. That's what I'm thinking. It just depends on how confident the bulls are, right? Like after a breakout, typically they want to wait for 1-2 bars, you know, to confirm the trend. But it depends on how eager they are. It really depends. H4 is lost, by the way. No more H4. Good morning, guys. As you guys are rolling in, good morning, good morning. Hey, let me catch up a little bit. The charts are moving, so that's why I'm a little focused here. So sorry if I'm missing any questions here. Good morning, pandas. Let me say hi to all my pandas here that I missed. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Yoshiaki. Hey, Yoshiaki, you are a moderator, by the way. Megan here. Hello, hello. Hoping to learn and make a scalp or two this morning before I need to head to the beach. Man, I can't wait for this to be my main job. Yes, let's go, baby. That's the dream. That's the dream. Yeah, I got scalped out so quick that kind of scared me. I was like, my order disappeared. Like, what happened to my order? H4 key entry point potentially coming up. Okay, I think we saw that already. Yeah, Daniel has to reset your script. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Don't have a setup right now. Maybe a two-legged pullback to the downside. Potentially something like this, but we're heading to the top of the range. We're hitting the top of the range at this point. We're at the 4209 and a half. 4209 and a half. This is the top of the range on the 10K chart right here. 4209 and a half. We see strong bullishness here. I wouldn't fight this trend, nor would I trust it at the moment, because we could be in trading range. It could be simply a bull leg in a trading range, and this could reverse, come all the way back into trading range. You have to look to the left of the charts, right? We saw this strong bull bars, like, oh, this is for sure it. This is going to explode. But look to the left of the charts. We have a lot of resistance here. Hit the top of the trading range and reversed. Now we're breaking back into the trading range, as you can see. Not really interested in going long here. If anything, maybe for a trap, look for a trap trade. Good morning, guys. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, everyone. Psycho forex trading. Hey, don't solicit your own stuff, man. I'll let you go this time because you're enjoying the stream, but if I see another type of solicitation, gonna have to block you. Moderators, check that guy out. Make sure he's not just simply soliciting here. Point of the stream is not to solicit your own stuff. It's to join together, be a community here. Fellow pandas. Lower high setup forming here. As you can see with the red too, but still clearly above the 20 EMA. Unsure to trade this. Wouldn't feel super confident to trade this right now because of the 20 EMA being such a strong support. You can see a perfect bounce off of it right here. But potential good trade here actually to go short. But yeah, maybe you're in an uptrend, top of the trading range, so you're a little conflicted here, right? Strong uptrend, but top of the trading range. So you're like conflicted. Do I go short here or do I go long here? And I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of consolidation. But we have to keep both things in our minds. Strong uptrend plus top of trading range. This horizontal line, woo, almost scalped out right there. Not yet. This horizontal line is a 10K, top of the 10K chart right here. Top of the trading range on the 10K chart. Almost makes a scalp here, perfect scalp. Two-legged pullback to the 20 EMA. Pandas, give me a 1 if I should take this two-legged pullback. Give me a 2 if I should not, if I should skip it. 1, should I take this two-legged pullback? Or 2, oh, already triggered. Terrible signal bar, not even interested. Signal bar itself is enough for me not to take that. Pikachu coming up here, currently. It's still a Pikachu. If it goes up to the 50s, Pikachu would be lost. But not interested in this Pikachu either. I need more evidence that this is going to reverse at the top of the trading range. What that means, I need strong break of trend. I need strong break. Right now it's a spike in channel actually. Let's revise this. So it's a spike in channel at the moment. Looks like this. Too high. Okay, you guys think it's too high. 2, 2, 2. Pikachu just triggered to the downside. I actually like this Pikachu, but we do have this trend line here playing out. The Pikachu does make a point here. So congrats on anyone who took that Pikachu, that lower high setup. To me, a little sketchy, but I like that Pikachu. Not that bad of a Pikachu actually. The signal bar right here to go to second entry long. Look at the signal bar. It's a bearish bar ending near its low. Big wick on top of it. When you want to go short, or when you want to go long, you want a bullish bar, right? You want a bar that looks like this, or you want a bar that looks like this. You want a bar with bull body ending near its high. You know, I almost want to say common sense, but it's just, you know, at the end, price action is kind of common sense. But it's helpful to know there's a lot of little like tricks and things you gotta pay attention to. The devil's in the details. So we keep going up even at the top of the trading range, as you can see. Strong bull bar here. Confirmation, like scalpers saw this strong bull bar here and they just bought it. They bought the market. But this could break out. This could be a failed breakout. We are in this spiking channel. I'm simply focused on this spiking channel at the moment. This channel right here. Spike channel. Typically, if it's a trading range day, what will happen is this channel will become broader and broader. And it'll just become simply a trading range. Or just reverse. But right now, this 20 EMA is acting very strong, as you can see. And so I'm going to just trade this spiking channel. I got to wait for a good entry, though. No good entries yet. People think it's a Pikachu. It's actually Pikachu, like the Pokemon. like this. Raider for Life asked a funny question. Given that you made around 60% so far on your 5K capital, do you think you'll be able to keep this for the next 11 months? Because at the end of those months, you will reach $1 million. I wish, that'd be awesome. That's the dream, that's the dream. Personally, no, because first off, when you start to scale up that high, if you do get that high, that was at the top of the channel. That might have been decent to like a pullback top of the channel, but it's okay. I'm actually looking to go long here, but I can't find any setups to go long yet. But I guess you're thinking compounding, and so once the account gets bigger, it's harder to trade that many contracts to keep up. So that's the thing about scalping is you can trade maybe max, like I heard 50 is like you'll find no slippage around 50, but after more than 50 you can find some slippage. But in my opinion, I don't think I'm gonna make $1 million by the end of the year, to be honest. I wish I could, but there was a point in time where, you know, when I was like around 40 or 50K, I was trading 5 contracts. I just felt so good with 5 contracts. Just felt so comfortable. It felt like trading 1 contract on a $5,000 account, you know? And I enjoyed that. I really liked that. Just, it felt not stressed out at all. Like the capital was good for the amount of trades I was, like how big my trades were. And it just felt good at, you know, with 5 contracts. And so if it does get to like that high, I mean, it might take a little bit here. I mean, it took months and months to get to that point. But if I get to that point again on this account, small account journey, then you know, hopefully we can be trading those 5 contracts easy, you know, without stress. I could just be comfortable with those 5 contracts. I like 5. 5 was a nice number for me. I did mention earlier on how, you know, big reason for the small account journey is, the biggest reason is so I can trade with the community. So I can trade a series with you guys that's relatable. That's like, okay, I want to start, let's see, is it possible to grow a small account, 5K account? That's the biggest reason why I want to start this journey. But another thing is, man, I had like an investment opportunity. It's kind of big reason why I'm able to stream every day. You know, because, you know, I liquidated that account to essentially change some life circumstances for myself. And because of that, now here I am. I'm able to actually do this, but that came at the cost of liquidating my account. So but let's go. I am enjoying this, you know, no problem. I like this 5K account journey. I like to trade with all y'all. Man, look at this small pullback bull trend. You know, this could be a bull trend day today, pandas. This could be, right, opening reversal, and it's just gonna go up, 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 up and away. Just go up forever today. So this might be the bull trend today. I mean, eager bull saw this huge bull bar on the 2-legged pullback on the daily. Boom. So let's try to get some longs here, man, because this is looking crazy right now. Like, actually kind of funny because these are 2-legged pullbacks. These are 2-legged pullbacks. You can see this is actually a Pikachu right here. This is crazy 2-legged pullbacks, but it's too much chop right here. Right, chop at the top of the channel, so why would I go long here? Doesn't make sense. This is the improbable event to break above the ascending channel. But when improbable events happen, then improbable things continue to happen, and this might keep going up, up, up. You know, because essentially this is pain, right? This bar right here was pain for anyone trying to go short at the top of this channel here, top of this range. You know, all these people trying to go short, like this is it. This is as high as it can go, and this bar right here shows the pain of those the bears. This is a pain bar. Now a gap is formed, right, from these lows to these highs, right? These lows don't even touch these highs here. This is essentially a gap bar. So we're thinking more bars up. That's what I'm thinking. I think we're gonna keep going up today. SW Blake says close to measure move. I guess I'm not sure what the measure move is. I guess you can count this spike in channel. Find the measure move there. On the daily, I had a measure move. Actually, on the 10K chart, One of these charts, 5-minute chart. Sorry, one of these charts I had a nice measured move. Sorry, I'm bouncing around everywhere. Ah, here it is. Wow, why does this keep disappearing? Very strange. Oh no, it doesn't. It's right here. I have it marked. This is a measured move on the daily. Very high though. Very high. We're not gonna get there today. I don't think we are. So we overshot this channel. Coming back into the channel. Now this strong bull bar has been reversed. Double bottom right now, currently. What do you guys think? Two-legged pullback here? Two-legged pullback? Give me one if I should take a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA if it happens. Two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA with a Pikachu. Signal bar not looking good. Signal bar looking sketchy. Priming up this Pikachu, two-legged pullback. Doji bar, bane of my existence. I still think we look good. Still think we look kind of good here. Oh, came in. Okay, good. Came a little early, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep it one tick below signal bar because I think if we break down here, we're gonna come to the bottom of this channel. I don't want to hold it to the bottom of the channel. I don't mind getting lost here. I don't mind losing this. Pikachus have been kicking my butt these days. I've been getting eager on these Pikachus. Just want one good Pikachu here. I do think if we trigger this, we might come to the bottom of this channel. So this is why I'm gonna keep my stop loss short here. Pikachu. Starting to fail. Man, these Pikachus kicking my butt. Double top, micro double top. That's not what you want to see. Don't want to see that, but still in this trade. Keep snapping back, keep snapping back. I don't like that. I don't like it. Keep snapping back right there at that point. This could reverse. If this breaks here, I'm thinking hitting the bottom of this channel here. And for that reason, I'm keeping it right here. And then maybe re-entering again if we hit the bottom of this channel. It's okay. Pikachus have been kicking my butt these days, guys. I gotta stay away from these Pikachus. Man, because Pikachus typically are good setups. Man, it's kicking my butt. It's all another Pikachu here. Man, well, you know, typically Pikachus are very good setups, but man, that's crazy. Ah, I've been kicking my butt. Alright, let's see if we can find a setup at the bottom of this channel, but if this reverses here, then so be it. So be it, so be it. It's all good. I don't mind skipping this trade. I already got burned once here. Not trying to get burned again on the same trade. If I kept my 1 to 4, would I be in still? 1, 2, 3, 4. I would be, but be sweating bullets right now. Man, Pikachu's been kicking my butt, guys. Sorry, I've been like eager on Pikachu's because, like, I like Pikachu's a lot, but the thing is, it's like, I mean, you got two-legged pullback Pikachu on the 20 EMA, strong uptrend. I mean, like, in my mind, take it, right? It's worth the risk. Plus, if I minimize my loss here, we have an H4 setting up here near the bottom of this channel. 10K chart could be coming back to the top of the trading range here before really blasting off. Trying to collect some more traders in here. double bottom created here. I would like to see the H4 trigger and enter into the H4 setup. I did not like that micro double top. That micro double top made me think that I should have reversed my position, but it's all good. How many times have I been burned on Pikachu? I think every single loss almost on the stream has been Pikachu's. Like I just get so eager on the Pikachu and I'm like, okay, let's go, it's ready, this is it. And then I get burned. Coming back up, making a triple bottom here, micro triple bottom. Man, look at this range. The trading range indicator is finding this range right here. That's crazy. Very tight, very tight. It does look like it wants to go up now again here. But, man, I don't want to get burned again. I'd rather wait for my H4 setup. Rather come back down here. It's okay. We're floating above the 20 EMA, as you can see. Like we're not really closing above it or below it. We have one close, one solid close below it. I like to see my H4 setup here. So I am tempted to go long here because of the micro triple bottom here, but I'd rather see my setup. The higher probable trade is coming back to the bottom of this channel, on the spiking channel here, and finding a nice reversal bar here. H4 does trigger here. I might be interested purely on the H4 setup. But we are having a hard time coming up. We're making lower highs, as you can see, and these lower highs are scaring me to go long. But H4 setup, thinking we're still in an uptrend here. We're still in a pretty strong uptrend. I'm gonna try getting in with this H4 setup here. If I get burned twice on this stream, then I'm done trading. I'm done trading on this stream. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna continue reading price action. Ooh, we have an H4 here. Hey, someone take care of Deepak. H4 setup here, H4 setup. I am quite emotional when I trade. Hey man, pandas are emotional creatures. I would like to see an overshoot to the downside because we saw an overshoot on the upper side. I'd like to see the overshoot on this side. But I really like the H4 setup here. Bad signal bar. Hitting the bottom of the channel, as I said, would happen if this reversed, thinking you hit the bottom of the channel, which is doing right now. Overshooting this side, overshot this side, overshooting this side. I think we're primed up now to go long. I'm gonna come in with a stop limit order because I don't know how quick this is gonna be. This might be very quick if it does trigger. Might be very quick. Priming up my order right now. Okay, I'm in this trade. H4 setup. Bottom of the channel here. I'll keep my 1 to 4 on this one. Let's see what happens. We could just be on a straight downtrend, and I might just be trading counter trend, but I do see we are on a key area here with a H4 setup, with a decent trigger bar here, and a failed breakout here. Possible runner, but we'll see. We're making lower highs here, which sucks, but made that scalp. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Let's see if we can get a runner here. I would like a runner, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go. Let's get 4 points on this runner. I'm gonna, ooh, don't come back. Don't do that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't do that to me. You had such promise. You were the chosen one. No, runner got stopped. But let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go. Am I in the green right now? Where am I? I am in the green just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm in the green. Let's go, baby. So the H4 set up at the bottom of this spiking channel, as you can see. Higher low setup, but failed breakout, as you guys can see. Possibly probably going short here because this is a failed breakout, right? It tried to break out, failed. Might reverse here. This might be a good short to go into because this trend line is good. This trend line is solid right now at this point. But we also have support from this channel. So we have conflicting messages right now. So sit on our hands until we get more clarity. Oh, that would have been a good runner, but what can you do? What can you do? They want to stop us out. That's the thing about runners, you know, you can only just take what the market gives you. If it comes back, then you let it be. You don't say, oh man, wish I had. You don't develop all this FOMO. It's just never meant to be. So still in this spiking channel, updated my spiking channel here. I think we're still strong uptrend. Like nothing in here makes me, well, possible wedge, but still got some room to the wedge. 10K chart. I really like the 10K chart. It's so clean these days. It's very clean. Like I like it when there's no traps. Like one trap here on a 10K chart. Like in this whole session, no traps. If you traded every single second entry on a 10K chart, you would have made a scalp. Other than this one, you would have lost on that one. But that's a big loser because that's your signal bar. Big signal bar. This could have been our runner, but all good. The higher low setup, which is kind of nice, but hitting the resistance, right? We had this resistance with a failed breakout, so you're kind of confused, right? Are we gonna, you know, respect this line, or are we gonna respect this line? More probability to continue trend. So this was the higher probable chance, but for me, not like 90% probability. High probability, not 90%. Hello, I'm new here. What is it, H4 setup? Check out the frequently asked questions. Yeah, thanks mods. Thanks Jason. Man, these mods are helpful, man. All right, guys. Little bit like kind of hard to find an entry here, I think, as you can tell. But I'm thinking to go long. The H4 was nice. Unfortunately, runner got stopped out. But this could all have been a runner. What am I saying? None of this could be a runner because there's no way that we would stay in this trade. Higher low setup. Pretty bad signal bar, but I don't know. I mean, for me right now, everything's uptrend day today. That's all I'm seeing. Could just be one of those days, just never comes back down. Like in my mind, this was what the market wanted right at the open, and reversed. Strong spiking channel. It's a spiking channel all day today, but we'll see. It doesn't mean you take every single long. You still need to go and find key areas. Like I thought we were in an uptrend. I took this Pikachu here, and unfortunately that failed. But I know I had the uptrend bias plus Pikachu to like a pullback back to the 20 MA. You know, you gotta take that. You have to take it. You just gotta take it, and minimize my loss by putting a one tick under here. Thinking if we did break under here, we'll come back to the bottom of the trading range, or yeah, bottom of the channel, which is exactly what we did. Right? It was originally like this, and I was like, oh, the reason why I want to put my stop here is because I think if it does break below here, it'll come back to test the bottom of this channel, which is exactly what it did. Came, failed breakdown, came back up. It's all price action. Simple price action rules. Broke today's high, close to measure move. All right, I don't think there's anything that new in chat that I need to answer. Raider for Life says, I think your trading would improve a bit if you also manage your trades discretionary, not only mechanical. I see there's trades where you are in profit, but you want them to go. Yeah, so when you scalp, you always want one tick or you want 1 point. Sometimes I do scalp or I do skunk my trades. Like I was thinking about skunking this trade here, especially when it double top, micro double top. You know what? I should have maybe brought my stop loss right here, one tick above break even, but typically you want to wait. You want the scalp to make. If you like your setup, you let the scalp finish. Unfortunately, it just wanted to retest here before going up. I mean, how could I prevented that? We were like pretty overextended in this channel. Originally, the channel looked like this, right? You would use this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, and we did come from the top of it, making lower highs. And so that could have been like not enough room to the top of this channel here. That's how it was before until I updated it. So at this time, it looked like this, and so I could have used that to my advantage. Say, hey, this is a little too tight, a little too high in this channel. I don't want to take it, but I thought this is going to make another type of spike in channel because of how bullish it looked. But that's why I wanted to keep it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. What can you do? You learn, right? That's why, hey, it's, you know, good thing I'm losing money, not you guys. Don't copy my trades, by the way. Trade at your own risk. Do not copy. Do not trust any pandas. I mean, would you copy a panda if he climbs a bamboo stalk and eats bamboo? You wouldn't copy a panda doing that. Don't copy its trades. Yeah, if you're finding delay, there is a natural 20-second delay on any stream on YouTube. So now we're at the top of this channel. Not trying to go short here. So this is the runner that I was waiting for. That's the runner I wanted. I really wanted from this. Thinking that this spike, you know, showed great promise. But this is what I was assuming is going to happen because I think we're in uptrend day today. Like, if you could have caught an early runner on this day today, you might make a lot of money, but who knows? Unfortunately, got stopped out. Yeah, if you're finding more than 20-second delay, make sure the live button is red. There's like a live button. Also hit that like button. But hit that live button and also do 2x to the video speed. Sorry. 2x to the video speed, and maybe it'll catch it up as close as it can to live. Not looking to go short here. This is a strong bull trend. Even though it's the top of this channel, you have to recognize the market cycle we're in. We are in a bull trend market cycle. So in a bull trend market cycle, you do not want to go against this, even if it's the top of this channel, because on strong bull trends, resistances are not respected, completely disrespected. If you wanted to trade short here, you need to find evidence. You know, I'm fine going long. You know, whenever maybe you're at the midline, you see a good setup, go long there. But I'm not interested in going short here. You want the trade to come to you. Do not chase these trades. Do not force trades. Everyone can have their own opinion, but I've already stated mine. I think we're in a strong bull trend today. I mean, look at this. There's nothing. Oh, hey, guess what? We are coming close to our wedge here. This could act as a type of resistance, but who knows? Who knows? This is why I like day trading, because how would you have expected this to happen on the markets if you're trading like options or trading? You could just sell puts every single day and make money pretty much. Selling puts. We're in this like this vicious. There's no entries here, unfortunately, so we're just gonna have to watch this go. Like I would wish I was thinking about taking this higher low setup, but as you guys remember, it looked like this. We had a failed breakout. So I was worried about this failed breakout, thinking we might come down more because failed breakouts typically have the opposite reaction. It did scalp out below to the trend line. It came back up, so. Vicious, vicious, vicious uptrend. Vicious uptrend in the uptrend. Yeah, let me look at my charts, make sure I got everything. Yeah, this is a good idea. Let me put a... of a spiking channel, but also have just this channel from this low day to this pivot. Let's see if this acts as a resistance as well. H4 setting up again here. Ooh, don't want to take this H4 though. It's very, very overextended, but strong uptrend. You know, this might be one of those H4s I might skip if it does trigger. It looks like it will trigger. Hasn't triggered yet. This will be technically an L4. I call them all H4s, it's easier, but this is technically L4. So typically you look for the next reversal. You want to trade to the short side. You want to short this, fade this, essentially. But in my opinion, on a strong uptrend like this, I do not want to short anything. Two. Thanks, guys. I didn't even ask for your opinion, but thanks. Yeah, this trap would have been worth taking, right? Because you already made a perfect scalp. Absolute scalp made. But with the indicator, right, it's easy to see this is an H4, right? Like, how hard would this be to see as an H4 if you didn't have the indicator? Right, this is very difficult. Like, you're going to keep track of all these counts. You have to make sure not one tick is missing. This automatically does all that for you. That's why I keep the indicator on. Even though I can spot two-legged pullbacks, you know, second nature, but man, it's just... with the indicator, it just makes it so much easier. Alright guys, hey, hit that like button if you're enjoying this content so far. I'm a little green today, a little $37, but hey, green is green. Not looking to short this H4. Great potential to make a point, but obviously on an uptrend like this, you do not want to trade against this. Like, you do not know when this is going to end. Even though we're hitting all these resistances are completely disrespected on uptrends like this. Small pullback, or yeah, small pullback bull trend, you do not want to go short. If you look at a 10K chart, this is what it looks like. Would you short against this? No, you would not. Ooh, even though you're at the top of this channel on the 10K chart, but as you can see, we broke above it already. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I'm gonna mark this guy right here. Is this better? This is best. So the automated strategy I made would not have taken this trade actually, because it accounts signal bar. This is a bad signal bar to go short. So actually, even the indicator would not even, or even the automated strategy would not have taken this. If you guys are not aware, I made an automated strategy that traded every single H4, L4 setup, and the automated strategy would have skipped this trade actually because of terrible signal bar. Doji plus bull bar. H5 setting up here, making a double top here, but not interested in going short. I know it's so tempting, right? It's so tempting to go short because you're like, look at all this space down here. But you gotta stick to the rules. You gotta wait till price action shows you what you want to see. You want some confirmation before going short because we need greater than 90% probabilities here. And this going short here is looking more and more tempting because we're going sideways. But do not be fooled. It might work this time, but next time, who knows? Gus Bruh says, I like how this live stream has little views. Let's keep it that way. I beg to differ. I actually like it when it has a lot more views. we're losing some views today. Typically, Friday's a little bit slower. Maybe people taking off, but I disagree. I like a lot of views. I like a lot of likes. I think it helps the community. More and more people know about this stream, so we can all trade together. We need more pandas in this world. Pandas are an endangered species. Support the pandas. Yeah, this screen capture software, and we're just flying away here. So nothing to trade, no setups at the moment. Do I want a two-legged pullback to the 20 EMA? I guess so, yes. I'm gonna just try to find anything long at this point. I do not want to be a red panda. I want to be a regular panda. Never want to be a red panda. Someone says, even red pandas? Yeah, definitely, man. Let's get the AM whiskey. As this thing trickles up, nothing to trade here, nothing to see, guys. Just turn your eyes away. Don't even look at the charts. I'm telling you, one day on this stream, I will get a nice runner. I thought this was it. I thought that was going to be it. But darn market. Just wanted to retest the lows one more time. And on this higher low setup, finally took off. Okay, we're going sideways to the point where we're breaking this trend line actually. Showing us weakness of this uptrend. But still, right, like we're like really tight consolidation here. Like this is our range right now for the last like, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It's just been this. Like what can you do? What can you do when you see this? Like are you gonna, do you know what's gonna happen here? I don't know what's gonna happen here. Toad Mancho says there's no live button. Huh. That's very strange. There should be a live button. Yeah, Roy Tate, this is like crazy. Spike channel, spiking channel, spiking channel. This is like another spiking channel. That's kind of what you see on the strong bull trend days. Like Al Brooks was just say like just buy. Keep buying until you see a reversal. My biggest winner so far on stream has been around $280 some. Someone asked, what is your biggest winner? I had a runner that went like, what was 5 points or something, 6 points. But that runner, I had a feeling that runner was gonna make a lot of points, but the way that I wanted to manage it in a way that I typically would manage a runner, and so because of that, I cut it a little bit short. But still, I was okay with that. But on stream, biggest runner so far, biggest trade, one single trade has been about $250. Sam Cowton says, hey man, did you learn to trade at school or by yourself? I read books. Mac from Price Action Trading System. He will introduce you to the two-legged pullback. But Al Brooks, he will teach you the world of price action. He will make you fluent reader of price action. Timothy asks, thoughts on Adam Grimes? No idea. Who's Adam Grimes? Grant Ashby says, hi, Michael Chin. Who is Michael Chin? All right. Albrook says for two-leg pullbacks in the uptrend. You can't hide behind the panda. The plot twist is Michael Chin is actually a panda hiding behind a human mask. Otafit says, when I was at sim trading, I was literally making gains easily, but when I was in real money, dang, so tough. Salute Panda for trading live. Yeah, imagine that pressure that you have with real money, then throw an audience of 300 people behind you and see how hard it is. But yeah, hey, if you can do it in sim, technically you can do it in live. I think you need to figure out what is it that makes live so hard for you and try to address those issues. Like, are you too eager? Are you too impatient? Are you trading too large, right? Are you too stressed? If you're too stressed, then you're probably trading too large. Ooh, I like this. I like going short here, actually. Ooh, I like going short here. Oh, I like going short here, pandas. What makes me want to go short here? I don't know, but I like going short here. Good thing I didn't go short here. I've been sweating. I'll be sweating right now. I just think it broke out of this. It might come back down to retest the top of this. I just see, like, compared to this, how strong this is, this chop here makes me think we're losing some momentum here. Thinking now possibility to go short. I probably need a lower high setup, but even then, I don't know. This is so bullish. Typically do not want to trade against a bull trend, strong bull trend like this. Spike in channel at the moment. Yeah. Jonathan asks, when you're trading off stream, do you keep all distractions near zero? Yes, I try to keep all distractions near zero. Hey, but music helps you focus, then maybe music's good for you. But for me personally, I don't have anything. I like to just stare at the charts, try to be robotic as possible. Like on the stream, I'm like talking and emoting my, telling you about my emotions, showing my emotions to you guys. Because it's part of the stream, right? Part of being with other traders. You want to show the emotions. You want to be there. You want to, make comments on your dumb trades, right? I wouldn't say any of the stuff I'm saying if I'm trading by myself. Like, why would I be talking to myself like that? But it's for you guys, right? So you guys can know how I'm feeling, and in a sense, perhaps you can relate. Even learn something from my dumb feelings that I have sometimes. Going short there was a good idea, but I mean, you gotta ask, was it a good idea? Obviously, it made a scalp, but was it actually a good idea? I still think not, because we still had this uptrend blocking us. It does make a scalp though. Very confusing, because this uptrend is like getting a little messy here. So this spiking channel broke above, but this major channel from this low to this pivot is acting as resistance. And we are at the midpoint of that broader channel here. Also the 20 EMA. We don't have a setup though. We don't have a two-legged pullback. Plus strong bear bars. This could be a small consolidation here. I still think uptrend, we're in a strong uptrend like this. You're thinking uptrend, continue uptrend, or trading range. But typically not a reversal. Typically not a reversal. I could be wrong. If you do like a daily, we are at the top of this wedge here. 1, 2, 3 pushes up. So this could act as resistance. This might be why we're finding consolidation here. And wedges could act as reversal points. I just think this is so strong. I don't know if it's going to really respect this wedge. It might break out a little bit, but who knows. There is a wedge on the daily. Mazar Ali asks, in your opinion, what is a safe way to recover from a loss? Increase the contract size or add one additional contract as a runner or any other option? To be honest, you gotta stick to the plan. Continue to trade what you're trading. If you feel confident in your trade, you can increase your contract size. Don't increase your contract sizes because you want to make up for a loss. You can increase your contract sizes if you're very confident in a certain trade. as long as it works with your capital. That's my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor, obviously, right? But that's what I would do. Rationality rules. Who's Michael? Why you guys keep talking about Michael? Who's Michael? Did you watch Mr. Chin? Did he do something? Rationality rules. We need you to post. LOL. Frontier. Yeah. Live audience is super tough. Daniel I says tilt. Don't do it. That's true. I might have been getting impatient. That's why I want to go short here. But I did see this trading range, right, created by the trading range indicator, right, because we're starting to see all this chop now, potential to come back down. So that's kind of why. And there was enough room, actually barely enough room from the break of this to the bottom of this. I think before it might have been right here. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a very close attention to detail. Craig says, I know this panel isn't Chin. You don't hear his water sloshing over other sentence. Water bottle. Yeah, he did have a water bottle, huh? I didn't really realize that. He always had like wet hair too. His hair was like always wet. Frontier said, liked your L4 H4 replay. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys. She says, maybe break of tight trend and new high, so maybe low to EMA. I'm not sure where that break of trend was. Be a very tight break of trend, maybe like right here, new high. Currently reversing here. We do have a two-legged pullback at 20 EMA. But terrible signal bar. Not interested in this. Maybe if we come to this, the bottom of this channel, I might be interested. Bottom of this trading range, might be interested in going long. How come you came up 4-point stop loss? I gotta find that video. There is a video from Al Brooks talking about it. I just get so busy after stream. Like right after stream, I'm just like, boom, straight into work. So don't have much time to like do things, respond to you guys. Andre Du says, in trading, you make small percent from capital trading, but in business, you make sales. Could you grow an account from small sums, less than $1,000, to hundreds of millions? I guess technically, yeah, if you're good enough. Because you'll scale up, right? You'll start scaling up. And scaling up, the thing is, if you're scaling up according to a percentage of your account, then it's compounding, right? Your scaling is compounding. And then, but sooner or later, nah, I mean, it does get hard to scalp that many trades at a certain like point. Hundreds of millions of dollars is pretty hard. I think anyone doing this kind of trading is not looking to become like a billionaire in any sense, but just make a nice little income for themselves. A pretty comfortable living. Two-legged pullback makes a perfect scalp, but middle of nowhere. Just two-legged pullback out of nowhere. Not bouncing on anything. Barely enough room to the 20 EMA, which is why it's finding resistance right there. Perfect scalp made. It needs to make an absolute scalp, but that's, you know, a doji signal bar, that's hard to go long. The only reason why you might want to go long there is because you're just saying uptrend. I want to get any excuse I can go long, I'm going to go long, and that might have been the reason why people are going long here. Absolute scalp made. SW plays, he was constantly burping. Michael Chin is a trader, YouTuber. That's funny, man. I think some people would think otherwise. Sam says, Michael Chin is a trader. Michael Chin is a trader, YouTuber. I thought he was saying Michael Chin is a trader, comma, YouTuber. calling me a tuber, like a YouTuber. But yeah, trader, YouTuber. I don't know what you're trying to really say. Yeah, Michael Chen. I mean, great businessman. Great businessman, I would say. Great at marketing. But man, yeah, all the time I'll give credit to Mac from Price Action, Al Brooks, right? This is where I learned from, and this is what I'm doing. I'm just being honest. So. Brad asks, "Hey man, I noticed you used to trade a 2584 tick chart. Yeah, that was a Fibonacci number close to 2000 tick chart, and I like the Fibonacci number. I actually like that chart a lot. But because most people who watch my stuff trade a 2000 tick chart, I decided to switch to 2000 tick so they can follow along better." Royta says, "The 3 dislikes are Mr. Chin, Michael, and water bottle sloshing guy." It's funny. Scott Hubbard says, "I'm trying to." Marcus says, "It's good to be in a room where there are rules and profit." Yeah, this stream, profit for sure, but who knows. Scott Hubbard says, "I'm trying to become a trillionaire." All right, then that means you got to buy all the altcoins and they're all like 1000x on you. Michael is in a lawsuit. He isn't anything anymore. I think he just got a cease and desist. Yeah, Michael Chin, if he's charging $300, $400, this guy says, Michael Chin's course is $300, $400. Man, you can buy for $300 like Al Brooks, like trading, like online course. That is, you can spend years going through that stuff, like, and not really know every single thing still. It's just crazy. Like, that's a ripoff if Michael Chin is charging $300 or $400. No setups here. I mean, I could have gone in that two-legged pullback here in the middle of nowhere, thinking retest this high. But doji bar plus, yeah, I wish it came down to a key area. Just not there for me. Was not at the right point for me. Like, I was waiting for this to come a little lower, and I was thinking about going in. Yeah, Kellyanne, good point. Hey, let's stop talking about Michael Chin. Who cares, really? Panda can dream, right? Pandas can dream. Yeah. Let's just stop talking about Michael Chin. There's just no reason to really talk about him, to be honest. I mean, let him do himself. Right now, we're just looking at this chart. Hey, Neil, Dick, don't know how to say your name. Dev Kyle. Neil Dev Kyle. Hey, thanks for becoming a panda. Brian asks, "Do you like the movie Kung Fu Panda?" I love the movie Kung Fu Panda. I am the lead actor in it. I love Panda Express because it's my restaurant. You know, it's just, isn't it obvious? But thanks for becoming a panda, Neil. Hey, enjoy your green name. Enjoy priority responding to your questions and comments. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it will form over to Hey Pandas. Give them a warm welcome. Enjoy your custom emoticons. Yeah, SW Blaze, you can sell that for $1,000, and I think it would be worth it. Goodness. I mean, Al Brooks, man. I think the reason why it's so cheap is because I don't think he needs the money. He just wants to... He doesn't need the money. It's crazy. Like, Timothy says, "I realize one of my biggest weakness is my impatience, which gets me into trades that goes against my plan." That's a problem for a lot of us, and hopefully when you join the stream, you can see that might be one of the things I do not struggle with, because I love watching paint dry. I love skipping all these trades. I just love watching this do nothing, and me missing all this movement. I was joking that I should just call this, stream "Watch Paint Dry," because the thing about scalping is, even though scalps are quick, like when you think of the word scalping, you're like, oh, it's such a quick, easy way to make money. But really, when you think about but the reality of scalping is this: 95% of the time you're waiting. The trade itself is a couple seconds long, maybe a couple minutes max, but waiting for the setup, that's the killer. I don't think people realize what to expect or how long you have to wait for a good setup, right? We were waiting through all of this, no good setups, and it's an entire thing right here. Maybe this one, but doji bar, it's just like first break of trend. That might have been the reason. First break of trend, two-legged pullback. That might have been a good reason to go in, but on a strong uptrend, first break of trend. I think I'm gonna keep them in my arsenal. First break of trend, two-legged pullback. Trend is right here. And why is that important? Like when I say first break of trend, you're like, okay, what's the point of that? The idea is usually after first break of trend, typically what happens is we retest the highs, right? The market typically does not feel super confident entering on the first breakout. What it wants to do is it wants the market to come back up. And once it comes back up here, wants to see a reversal happen once more, then they'll feel more confident because we saw it happen once. It might happen again if it comes to the same spot. This is the psychology behind double tops. So that's why we're thinking the market typically comes back up one more time after first break of trend. So this is first break of trend, strong uptrend, two-legged pullback, and that might have been a D day, but to me, I wish it was closer to my key area. I was thinking it's coming back either to this green line or to this trend line here, but didn't do either. So I dismissed this trade plus doji bar, super teeny doji bar, reversed on a dime. Now we're hitting our key area here. Guys, where we are in our likes, it's a little light today, to be honest. Like 303 max concurrent views, 127 likes. You guys are doing terrible. Not even close to the AM whiskey. I'm curious when the AM whiskey goal is gonna be hit, because I feel like it's gonna get hit sooner or later. But man, you guys are doing terrible. Not even close. Not even close. I really want to pop open that Eagle Rare though. That's the whiskey of choice. Hey pandas, let me know what kind of whiskey you guys like. Give me some more options here. Let me know if you guys drink whiskey. Let me know what whiskeys you guys like. El Jimmy, let's talk about that AM whiskey, eh? Let's go, baby. Ryan K asks, and what's your goal for the day profit-wise? No goal for profits. That's where you get messed up. You're not trying to make as much. You're not trying to make a certain type of money. You're trying to take the best setups possible. That's kind of the wrong mindset, right? We're not trying to make like a profit, like a certain goal. We can't. Like we can only take what the market gives us. But we can take the best setups possible. Joe M says add more puts. Yeah, I'd be careful. I mean, if you see this daily, do you see anything about this that looks bearish? Ooh, on the 10K chart, we are actually hitting the bottom of this channel. I think it's a similar channel here. Higher low setup here. Unfortunately, it's not a two-legged pullback. I would like this to be a two-legged pullback if possible. We definitely lost some momentum here, but I still think uptrend. I still think uptrend until otherwise. This has the ingredients for a major trend reversal, so be aware of that. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but please be aware. You have breakup trend. Potential retest of high here. Right, this could be a retest of high. You typically want it to be a two-legged pullback. This kind of fell short. It wasn't a two-legged pullback, it's just a one pullback. And lower high set up here now, huh? I mean, we're in a strong uptrend. If this lower high triggers, I probably would want the Pikachu to come back up, if anything. There'll be a Pikachu here if this triggers a potential Pikachu. Kellyanne says, I was trading so well scalping before I bought Al Brooks. I guess Al Brooks messed you up. Sorry, Al Brooks course. Now I'm trying to swing scalp, lots of pain. trades and tend to exit before profit comes. Kelly, I'm so sorry to hear that. It seems like maybe you have like information overload. Like if you had a system that was working for you, I think you know, you gotta stick to that. Gus Bra says, I like Brooks. States on the video there is more success on swinging versus scalping, but I mean as long as I manage my stop losses, I don't know. Yeah, he says, you know, swinging is easier because you only have to be about 40% right. Scalping, you need to be 80 to 90% right if you want to trade, if you want to be profitable. Do you think we top off or are we going to 430 on SPY perhaps? I have no idea, Joe M. I think we're going to keep going up. I'm going to keep thinking we're going to go up until we start going down. Like we're in a strong uptrend. So in my mind, you continue to think we're in an uptrend until proven otherwise. I am not interested in this. We do have this forming here now. This Pikachu is tempting if it does reverse because it's off this trend line. But if this Pikachu comes up and then reverses again, then that's a better setup. These are both good setups, actually. This is a good... should I take this Pikachu? Oh, I got burned on the Pikachu already. Should I take this Pikachu? Off this trend line. Hey, give me a 1 in chat if I should take this Pikachu or not. Give me a 2 if no. You know what? I'm going to go on 1 lot here, and I'm going to reverse it with a double. That's how I would trade this. I'm going to take this with 1 single contract. And if it reverses, I'm going to double the contract reversing it. And take double loss perhaps, but it won't be too bad. But I think it's worth it because we got some mixed signals here. Under the 20 EMA. Pikachu does not even trigger. It's reversing now. So we have two things going on. We have this trend line and also this trend line. Okay. We're starting to break down a little bit now. Pikachu's gone at 75 or 25, sorry. 25 Pikachu's going to disappear. When I say Pikachu's going to disappear, this magenta box will disappear. Pikachu will trigger way up here. I don't know if I want a Pikachu way up here. I'd rather take the next reversal down. I think that's a higher probability trade if this Pikachu fails. Because under the 20 EMA, but depends. If this is a good signal bar, I might take it. But as it stands, this is the signal bar right now for the Pikachu. It's too bad. It's too bad of a signal bar. Ending near its low, long wick. Could be a trading range. Trading range typically fail in breakouts. Like a small, teeny trading range. Sorry, you could not see my cursor, I don't think. But yeah, this Pikachu, the reversal of this Pikachu has a way higher probability of making a point, in my opinion. Terrible signal bar right here. Brian Davila, we're going up till we go down. Exactly. Exactly my point. Let's see this Pikachu trigger. It's looking sketchy. It could make a point. I'm thinking about the reversal of this Pikachu here, if we can get it, but strong uptrend. Strong uptrend day. The only reason why I'm thinking maybe going short, because we're at the top of the wedge here on the daily. There's not enough room. There's just not enough room to the top, to this trend line. Not enough room. I gotta skip this Pikachu. I might take the reversal of this Pikachu, but this Pikachu I need to skip. Yeah, Neil, sorry, I'm reading the price action right now. We got Pikachus forming here. Sorry, I'm watching charts. I'll get to your questions. If you're a panda, I'll get back to your questions. We got a reversal on our Pikachu here. Whoo! Ooh, just messed this up. What happened? Ooh, shoot. Where it is? Set my order up. Ooh, this line got really jacked up. Get rid of it for now. Ah, do I want this Pikachu even? We got resist. We got support right here. Man, this is tricky. Told me dojis in a row. If this Pikachu fails, I'm gonna reverse it. The double Pikachu. I'm trading only one contract because I'm already thinking reversing my trade if it fails. So that's why I'm lowering my contract sizes to one. Pikachu almost hit perfectly, almost scalped out perfectly. Come on. Ah, it's gonna reverse on me. I think I have to skunk this. Sorry guys, I gotta skunk this. I'm gonna try to get out if I can. Because the perfect scalp was made. Okay guys, sorry I skunked that. The perfect scalp was made and it bounced off of it, making me think we might reverse there. I had to skunk it, sorry guys. It does come back down. I had to skunk it because it touched... Sorry guys, I did not feel good about that. It popped down. You saw that it hit the perfect scalp, pop back up. I thought I was going to reverse, so I wanted to skunk my trade. Thinking reversal possibly, but ended up making absolute scalp. Sorry, guys. I'm a wuss. Win Peter says I'm a wuss. I am a wuss. I am a wuss. Hey, but still, you made some profit today with that. Even skunking trades, you make a little bit of money. All right, guys. So that trade is done. I want to end this stream also as well. Let me go over some of your chat. Hey, let me know in the comments what you thought about this stream. But I'm going to go over some. Hey, we can find possible reversal here about trading range. But this is definitely reversal. Pay attention to this channel here. I think this is an important channel here. But I'll go over some of your chats. Neil, my fellow panda. Hi, bye bye money. Alright, let me see what you're saying. Sorry, I was focusing on charts here. Can we use this in Bank Nifty 5-minute chart? It depends on the spreads. Neil, you are a panda, so I'm going to respond to your questions. Even though you're a little bit rude, but still. Can we use this in Bank Nifty 5-minute chart? If there's good volume on it, then yes, you can use it. But like anything else, when it comes to scalping, you got to be careful. If the spreads are too bad, scalping is very difficult. If the spreads are bad, like in any forex chart, then you most likely want to swing trade rather than scalping. Neil, Dev Kyle, hi, bottom money, okay. Al Brooks is a master's level course, always go with him. L Jimmy, wet. Ryan K says, what are you using for panda animation? It's a program called Animes. Scott Hubbard says, Jesse James, okay. Aaron YouTube Show says, we don't want you to get drunk and give us bad trade advice. Some will think otherwise. Some might want to see that. Some might want to see me blow my account on the stream. I will Tage and Eagle Rare as well. I'm a Scotch drinker and like mine, Aberlour. Phil W, fellow whiskey man. Johnny Walker, man, you're balling here. Craig Ferris, hey, congrats, man. Sober since 08. Perhaps I won't talk about drinking anymore if it stumbles some of you guys. And Whiskey Gang checking in. Let me just check real quick. Are we even close? If we're not even close, 155 likes, just halfway there. We're not even close. Brian DeVilla says, I drink Black Label. Okay, that's solid. Solid. Roy Tay says, on an Albrook's video, there were 14 reasonable scalps and 27 bars. Only one of them would have lost break even. Imagined. Neil Dev Kyle says, I have paid, but he is not replying to my comments. Can anyone tell why? Sorry, Neil. I was focused on the charts. Albrooks is the master. There's just tons of info to process. I am still demo trading, so all good. CY says this strategy doesn't work with Top Step. They have a new rule where at least 50% of your winning trades have to be at least 20 seconds. Interesting. That's terrible. You know, that's really terrible. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? That's terrible. That basically takes all the scalpers away. No more scalping. Yeah, man, this Neil guy. I know you're a fan of him, man. You gotta, just like when you read the charts where you have to have patience. When you chat, you gotta have patience till I respond. H4 setup, bottom of trading range. Why would you tempt me with an H4 right here? I like this H4. I like this H4. I don't like how steep this is though, right? We just have this trend line here, simple trend line. Could act as resistance on this H4. I don't like that. Terrible signal bar as well. It is a higher low setup though, interesting. H4 makes an absolute scalp. That's the power of H4, man. Bottom of the trading range as well. What can you do? I had my reasons not to go into that trade. 20 EMA plus this downtrend, and we are on a downtrend as well. That's the reason why I didn't want to enter the H4. Actually, the automated strategy would have skipped that trade as well because this is a bearish bar. And now we're kind of reversing here, but we'll see. This might be a small break, small pause until we keep going upwards. Typically trading range. I think we're in trading range at the moment, but we need a solid retest of this high to know we're in trading range. All right, guys, gonna end the stream here. So thanks for joining, guys. I mean, it's truly a actually, hey, you guys, let me look at some of your whiskey comments. Neil says, how do you get tick chart in India? I'm using NinjaTrader, so if you can use NinjaTrader in India, then you can get a tick chart. Steve Y says, you ever think of the second leg of the two-legged pullback as a stop run? Not sure. I wish I knew a little more details of what you're asking. 1 second. Okay, sorry, Mrs. Panda dropping off some panda food for me. This is when trading gets real, once I get my nourishment. But unfortunately, gonna end the stream. Guys, honestly, one day, I think I'm gonna do a members only stream, like maybe trade all day, but I do have a full-time job. And so that's gonna be very rare if it does happen, but I am planning to do that someday and I'm excited to do that. But for these days so far, I'm gonna have to only be able to trade at a certain point in time. I do have a full-time job. So guys, hey, much appreciated. Have a great weekend, everybody. Seriously, have a banger weekend. Hope everyone does well. Trade safe, everyone. Please, trade safe. Don't blow your accounts. It's not worth it blowing your accounts, chasing that trade. And lastly, as always, happy trading and God bless. I'll see you guys Monday. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks everyone.